Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Bobby Huynh, and let's queer up business. Apple to celebrate the strength and beauty of LGBTQ communities with 2025 Pride Collection. Apple is making a powerful statement of allyship this June. As Pride Month approaches, the tech giant has unveiled its 2025 Pride Collection, a vibrant celebration of the strength, beauty, and individuality of queer communities around the world. At the heart of the collection is the new Pride Edition sports band. Hand-assembled and featuring a unique rainbow tapestry, no two bands are the same, a design choice meant to reflect the diversity of the LGBTQ community. Its innovative pin and tuck closure is laser-etched with the phrase, "Designed with Pride in California." Alongside the band, Apple is launching a Pride Harmony watch face with rainbow stripes that transform into numerals when the wearer lifts their wrist. Matching wallpapers for iPhone and iPad featuring dynamic rainbow designs that shift as users interact with their devices. These digital tributes will be available with the upcoming watchOS 11.5, iOS 18.5, and iPadOS 18.5 updates. The company adds, quote, "Apple is proud to financially support organizations that serve LGBTQ plus communities," end quote. Though this year's beneficiaries haven't been named, past recipients included ILGA World and the Human Rights Campaign. In a year where many corporations are retreating from public pride support, Apple's move stands in stark contrast. Apple's Pride Collection isn't just colorful, it's courageous. And for that, I pretty much agree, although it comes at no surprise. Apple has always been a pretty progressive company. I mean, the CEO, Tim Cook, is openly gay, and of course they are always very design forward. So I am looking forward to this as someone who owns an iPad and an iPhone, but I don't have an Apple Watch because I prefer my watch analog. So
I mean, I will say, and anybody who says, oh, they're just out for the money during June, they as a company basically said, no, we're not getting rid of our DA. I mean, like the shareholders pretty much said, do not get rid of DA. Yeah. And so they are not only, there as during Pride Month, but they are there all year round with their practices. Mm-hmm. So for that, it is somebody that I would want to support. And
bear in mind, outside of the watch band, all the other stuff is basically free. You just have to update your iOS software. So there's very little financial motive in it. I mean, yeah, there's the watch band, but if you need a band, you buy a watch band.
Absolutely.
And they're taking a couple hits. I mean, especially with the tariffs. They're finding ways around that.
They flew 5 plane loads full of iPhones just to America, just in time for the tariffs.
And I'm very happy to see that there are some companies that are pushing back against this anti-DEI fascism that we're seeing. Mm-hmm. And Apple doing that gives me a lot of trust. I will be keeping my iPhone.
Same. I might upgrade.
No, like I do think it's nice to have a CEO of a big company that's openly gay. I will probably, for my iWatch, do that fun little look. I thought it was very modern. It reminded me very much of like 1920s modernism. Mm-hmm. Yes. A lot. That being said, I'll be the one to say, never trust a company. They will all, they are fair weather friends at best. I think it's great that they're doing this, and I say we should take their money, tell them to give them all of their money to the queer community, but don't expect
Bernie
it for
Sanders.
Right? Yeah, but like don't expect it every day. The companies are here today, gone tomorrow with their support, and to just always remember that. I'm not saying don't cash their check, just don't expect it to come tomorrow.
Well, and also I don't mind if they actually decided to not reveal who they're giving money to this year, because that the Twitter and Musk is going to lead like an army to like dogs and harass the people who.
I think they might have to disclose.
Yeah, they might have to disclose eventually, but they don't have to disclose immediately on Pride Month. They can just disclose in their annual filing later.
Correct. Correct. Yeah. As real quickly, as someone who runs a nonprofit, the same thing. We give money to people every year, and we do disclose it towards the end of the year, so that way we don't have to deal with any of the backlash. And so, kudos to Apple for keeping their cards close and still supporting the LGBTQ community at large. So that is our big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit